exciting. I don't know which number anymore, so we're just gonna roll with it. Thank you guys all for coming. I'm really excited to kick off this year. Thank you for being patient as we got everybody together for our fabulous opening ceremonies. We actually have a video to start off this year, right? I know, right? I'm excited. So, I'm going to get my lovely Vanna White volunteer that I have beside to help me, because we have a special sign that kind of goes with this one.
Oh.
Come on, Vanna White.
We have
After? This is what? After what? All right, apparently not video time yet. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, boo louder, boo louder. Video not yet. You're still getting the video, it's just not right this moment. I get really excited about videos. There's a balloon hanging out there. Sorry, I got really distracted. Well, so instead, I'm still going to call my Vanna White up. However, his name is not Vanna White.
It is now.
It can be now. He has been known as Princess Celestia in past years. Thank you, Horror Horrors. I try to keep bringing that one back. So if anybody wants to keep using that, you are more than welcome to. But Vanna White can also work for him this weekend. He is the one and only con chair for ConBravo, because nobody else really wants the job, trust me. Martin, everybody, let's...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ConBravo 2015. Before we get started, we actually are going to share a little video created by the wonderful DJ Wondershock. Patrick, if we could roll it.
Roll that beautiful beat footage.
not ready.
Yes, play the fanfare.
Uh-oh. We like something that took a lot.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. There we go. Sega. Awesome. All right. Here's DJ Wondershock. All right. Hello, friends, and good afternoon, you wonderful people. Welcome to 6 years of ConBravo. I'm glad to see everyone here today, and in the 6 years we've done this, we've made thousands of people happy. And that's what makes this journey worth it. I believe you should indulge at least one passion. Love is an economy unto itself, and chasing at least one dream, one thing you care about, makes you a richer person. Sometimes that translates into a career, sometimes it stays a hobby, but I believe that no matter what, it should be something you can celebrate. ConBravo exists almost solely for that reason, to celebrate passion. Everyone here is a dreamer, a lover, a fighter, a wonder, and our festival is for you. Thank you for being a part of ConBravo 2015. I'd like to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors, Microsoft Surface for sponsoring and being part of the PC Gaming Lounge, Super One-Up Games for sponsoring the console and arcade section, Nation's Fine Foods located across the street in Jackson Square, if you ever need to grab a bite, Steve Jackson Games, Solid Board Gamers and 401 Games, and the Ontario Pathfinder Society for the Tabletop Gaming Hall, Chop Shop Goods for covering our naked bodies, and Cosplay for a Cure, Drew and CostumeCon 35 for sponsoring our cosplay studios. So a big hand for our sponsors. Now then, please welcome for ConBravo 2015. He plays a mean banjo, has composed for dozens of your childhood gaming memories, and is the man behind the music for the upcoming ukulele from Platonic Games. Treat him with some Canadian hospitality, folks. He's come by way of America from the land of the Queen, Grant Kirkhope. They started as a duo, and through the miracle of mirror mode technology, there are now 4 of them. Please welcome Matt, Pat, Liam, and Wooly of the Super Best Friends Hyper Pro Action. She's an costumer, an accomplished costumer. I can talk. She is an accomplished costumer who has made hundreds of personal cosplays and client commissions from ball gowns to full sets of armor. Please welcome Amazon Mandy. She's actually here. This happens every year. Flights and bus delays and everything.
Fix it in post!
Yeah, well,
just splice in a clip from her last video.
They have too many projects to name and command a small media empire on the West Coast, gaming, streaming, and helping to host and organize the Desert Bus for Hope fundraiser. Please welcome Graham, Kathleen, Alex, Cameron, and Featherweight from Loading Ready Run. Now every year, I get down my list and realize we invite an incredible amount of people. And it makes me sad, especially last year, that I wasn't able to personalize each and every one. So this year, I'm going to do a guest's name, say something I like about them or know about them, and I want you to applaud for them. Sound cool?
Yes!
Apparently this says Mark Smells.
That's my favorite guest.
Mr. Smells.
He said while standing behind a podium with the city's name on it.
These guys. All right. I've done this in alphabetical order mostly. So, Alvin Wonderland, or ALB in Wonderland, your style is infinite and your mind is amazing. Welcome. Allison Pregler, who I believe is not here yet, Obscurus Lupa, we're gonna tell her this anyway. The werewolves would like to file a complaint about all the recent slaying. Alpha Omega Sin, you are truly metal, rock on man. Andrew Gregoire, please be wearing pants right now. Yes! He's wearing pants!
He did it!
They're just painted on.
That's what that zipper is.
This is a G-rated show, guys.
As in OG, we can't show anyone this.
Atelier Heidi, your talent with cloth and leather and plastics leaves me speechless every time I see a new creation. Bironzilla to French.
Great compliment.
Chris Ho, aka Vangelis, we all know you're secretly a transformer who has stolen a human skin. Chugga Conroy, truly the most passionate gamer I know. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Continue. The three finest men to ever grace a couch. Oh, they're right back there. The Game Chasers, also known as the Retro Hotness, and where the party is, right in the back, always.
Number 6. Yes, all girls. Girls only.
We're not shouting up to 8-bit Eric. Derek the Bard, I like your hat. And I believe you have an announcement about the hat.
It's being retired.
I have a little birthday announcement to make. The happy birthday is going out to my hat. It is 10 years old today.
Dex the Swede. Not Swedish enough, really. Shut up. Domix, who I don't think's here yet? Domix? Okay, well, he's the finest purveyor of butts and butt-related information.
I think NXT would challenge him on that, for sure.
A man who is right now in a panel. Dr. Holocaust, secretly an upstanding citizen who isn't fooling anyone. Erica Zabo, you make us all remember that the games are full of fields. A shout out to Fandom Musicals, who keep reminding me that theater kids rule. Jared Knappenbauer, aka Pro Jared, possibly the most handsome 1-minute reviewer in the world. But I do know who is here. Gerard Khalil, aka The Completionist. Possibly the most handsome bearded game finishing reviewer in the world. I love it. Yeah. JKB, who one day will save the universe. Proton John. A man too full of eggs. And I believe that without context.
The best kind.
Joey DeSena, aka Rue from Clan of the Grey Wolf, possibly the most handsome Hawaiian shirted man named Joey in the world. You didn't bring a shirt?
You can't even do that. The joke is ruined.
You ruined my joke, Joey.
I like how specific these are all getting.
They're all very handsome people. Very beautiful people.
Aw, thanks.
We're all beautiful people. It's amazing. Oh, man.
Not enough.
Just when am I not drunk? Kudrell, the nicest, most giant movie monster from Japan in a kigurumi I've ever met. She's not here right now, but she will be later. Kaylin, aka Mars Girl, and Josh, We are so glad they are going to make it here, and we want to give them a big welcome to Canada. Oh, here. Yeah, I saw the passport. Thank God. Lard D'Souza, who's not here yet, but he's a very talented man who makes great art and sexy origami. It's the least you can do. Leon Thomas, whose mind for film is immense and intriguing. Big welcome. Okay, well, we're still going to say to him, welcome to atop the 4th year. And welcome to Luca Jim, who is going to make the local Taco Bell very, very rich. Skitch, who makes some groovy tunes. Magic Steve, who makes some groovy balloons. See you? I don't think he's made it down yet, but Mike the Birdman Dodd, famous for his Pinkie Pie cosplays. Yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun, I love listening to and watching your adventures, Tim, wherever you are. Norman Caruso, aka
I was like, I hope that's him.
You know so much about video game history, man, and I want to learn all of it. I like to think that Norm stole my haircut and forgot a part. Forgot the man bun.
Retroactively.
Aren't you younger than me?
Ooh. Respect the senpai.
Bring it. Yeah, we'll fight on stage later. There'll be oil and jelly and all the stuff involved. This is a G-rated show.
Was.
All right. Pat the NES Funk, who I love his hair. He's not here.
We all do.
He'll be here. That always shows up. I think the game changers should boo him.
God, they're doing it.
Nah, Pat will be here. He's a nice guy. Paul, Lisa, and Baby Gray, hello and welcome to ConBravo, especially Baby Gray. Welcome back, Paul and Lisa, we've missed you. I don't think he's here yet, but Phalis, who's really weird. It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It's really weird.
It is a good thing. Who of us here is normal?
Rentasmo, who is an absolute gem, and we're going to get cheesecake together later.
Is that a metaphor for something?
Ryan Consul, a metalsmith and a scientist who makes a very handsome slave Leia, or Leo in his case.
No, Leia.
Satchel Drakes of Satchbags Goods, a man after my own heart. Your mind is infinite. Shane Lewis from Re-Res. That's Billy. There's Shane. I wear your shirt to work. I wear your shirt every week, man. It's great. Not sure if he's in the room. Is Tom here? Yeah.
He was here.
He was here.
All right. Hi, Tom. Actually, evil genius managed to hide himself in the crowd. Check out his game shows. And Vicky Bunny Angel. She will crush your soul at board games, and I advise you to challenge her in the tabletop room later. So hands up for Vicky Bunny Angel. And last, but certainly not least, the 404s, men and women, who through the miracle of improv comedy have made me more embarrassed in my life than nature intended.
Where's the sauce? Where's the sauce?
Somebody shoot some spray paint in that man's teeth.
Too late!
All right.
That's gonna follow me around all week, and it's gonna be great.
Yup.
And I promise this doesn't go on much longer. But to welcome our musical maestros who will be performing tonight at Nerd Rock, I want you to give a big hand up for James Ronald, aka Epic Game Music. The fine Mega Drive Toe Boys from Villainous. Overclocked University, the Overclocked Remix House Band. Tupperware Remix Party. Where features us bring back the 80s. And for Dance Bravo, DJ Janos, our dance commander. Summer here. DJ Cutman, who plays Roll. Ben Briggs, a handsome devil of a disc jockey. And DJ Wondershock, the man who made that video and whose very brain is cyberpunk. I think that's everyone. I apologize if I missed anyone. That list is exhaustive and enormous, and it's every year they get.
Everybody give Mark a hand for putting this together!
Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here with us this weekend. And now I would like to hand this over to a man who has my utmost respect and who I haven't introduced yet. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Nash Bozard.
This involves standing.
Oh God.
Okay. All right.
And just so we're clear on what this is rated,
What it was rated.
Dance, Nash!
Done!
Close enough!
I don't see. I think you might have, because according to the alphabetical list you have here, I'm looking at the A's.
no. You know why?
Why?
Because he's at my top of my list.
Did you do this one?
No, you did that one.
It says Mark Smells.
All right.
This is really awkward right now!
This is really awkward right now. But I do
Amazing.
love you, Andre, and I'm going to say it. When he's not talking about the Smurfs, the Ninja Turtles, or Scooby-Doo, he's ranting about our corporate overlords reinventing the kids these days. He's Andre, and he's a black nerd. Welcome, Andre.
It's okay, they always save the best for last.
This is where someone needs to proofread what you say in advance.
It's cool, I felt
Or like live as he
Well,
goes.
all right.
Alright, so, Nash has promised to not use any potty language at this keynote.
Lies! Lies!
The following presenter has been approved for all audiences by the ConBravo programming department. Yeah, I don't know why we approved that. Sorry. Presenter advertised has been rated G for general audiences. All ages admitted.
Okay, Nash, you can swear
That's
at
the
people
president.
live!
Oh, he'll make up for it.
You can swear as soon as you're done, Steve.
While still on mic.
Mr. Mark, everybody. Mr. Mark Scott. Hello, ConBravo! First thing I wanted to say is, as they've made abundantly clear before, I was asked to give the keynote, and I was told I could talk about just about anything I wanted to, except I wasn't allowed to swear.
Oh no!
Now, if you know me, that's kind of like telling Tim Burton to make a movie without Johnny Depp. And I would just like to take a second here to say to the folks in charge that I do not appreciate being told the restrictions on what I can and cannot say. I'll be good.
If you swear, they snipe you.
I'll be good.
If you swear, they snipe you.
So as I look around this room, at this convention, I'm both amazed and humbled. When I was much younger, the environment for this sort of thing was incredibly different. Conventions like this were rare and just about unheard of. I recall one of my first experiences when I was younger was at a convention in Charleston, South Carolina. It was an actual honest-to-God Star Trek convention, and we managed to bring John Delancey to town, and it was a revelation, because for the first time I got this glimpse of a world where someone like me was welcome. See, when I grew up, I did everything wrong. I played video games, I read books, I collected comics. I knew Palladium role-playing game systems like Adam Sandler knows how to destroy movies.
Oh! Especially recently.
I was a dork. I was a nerd, a geek. I didn't like going outside, I didn't like sports, I didn't like pop music. And in my world, this meant I just didn't fit. As I'm saying this, a lot of you are looking at me like I am speaking gibberish. Well, A, I can instantly tell who doesn't watch my show because I do that quite often. And B, I'm describing to you a world that doesn't exist anymore. There's a reason for that. We won. The geeks have inherited the earth. As time went by and we grew up, things changed immensely. The internet took over, the world got smaller, and our communications with one another created communities. Fandoms were able to connect with each other in new ways to the point that I'm pretty sure that not only do your parents know what /fic is, many of them have written some. Comic book movies are the biggest grossing films in the world. We are months away from a brand new Star Wars trilogy. People, right now, the highest rated, one of the highest rated television shows on at the moment, live action, features a speedy guy in red pajamas beating the crap out of a telepathic gorilla. And not only that, to everyone in this room, what I just said makes perfect sense. And don't even get me started on the cartoons. There are people out there who watch Gravity Falls, or some folks analyze the Zapruder films. And they're considered normal. We're at a point in our culture where me and anyone who looks like me are pretty much the prime demographic. Our nostalgia is catered to, our opinion can make or break a project, and our disposable income is the most highly prized in all of advertising. We've become the mainstream. We have sway with the pacemakers and the trendsetters. We're no longer mocked for all those things we love so much. In 1989, if you owned a Commodore 64, you were a weirdo. In 2015, if you owned something like an Xbox, you're in the majority.
Yeah.
We aren't the outcasts and the underdogs anymore, which is something a lot of us haven't entirely processed yet. But it's something we need to do because with this role reversal, we have a choice to make. Do we want to be better than the people who made our childhoods miserable? We all remember that moment when someone took something we loved, something that inspired us, something that we believed in with all our hearts, and turned it into a weapon against us. We remember feeling ashamed or different or just wrong. We remember how it damaged part of us, and the very fact that we remember means that, in fact, yes, it was damage. And I would like to think that just about every person in this room would do anything other than willingly inflict that damage on another human being. But I spend a lot of time online, and I've come to find this isn't the case. I see people who look a lot like me, mainly guys, mainly white, that instead of embracing and welcoming others into our spaces, we push them away. We exclude, we attack, we shame and scorn anyone who has the audacity to like the things we like because they don't match our gender, race, or sexuality. And no matter how you dress it up or justify it, we haven't just taken over the cultural norm, we're emulating the people whose behaviors tormented us, almost to the letter. We're faced with a rare and unique opportunity right now to be better caretakers of society than the ones who came before us, because like it or not, that's who we are now. It's a great power, and I'm pretty sure everyone in this room knows the saying about what comes with great power. Just please don't make me say it. I just quit working for Disney, and I would not like to have Marvel sue me. But while we're on the subject, let's talk about Peter Parker for a second. In the interview, Andrew Garfield was talking about playing Pete, and he said, quote, he represents the everyman, but he represents the underdog and those marginalized who come up against great prejudice, which I, as a middle-class, straight, white man, don't really understand so much. When Stan Lee first created the character, the outcast was the computer nerd, the science nerd, the guy who couldn't get the girl. Those guys now run the world. We are the people in charge of the zeitgeist now. We have a responsibility to do for the underdogs what should have been done for us. Welcome them, include them, ensure that every space we inhabit is a safe space where they feel like they belong. Encourage their participation, and what's more, celebrate it. We get the chance to do the one thing for us that we get the chance to do for them the one thing that we wish someone had done for us. Now, how amazing is that? How often do you get a chance not only to rise to the top, but to be better than those that came before you? If someone likes the things you like, encourage that. If they don't know as much as you do, don't disqualify them. And if they know more than you, don't be threatened by them.
Learn from them.
And if they're different than you and isolated like you were and scared and uncertain like you were, then embrace them. Because these crazy, glorious, insane things that we love were what saved us. They were what made life bearable and made us believe that things could be better. When I was 10 years old, I saw Transformers the movie in the theater, front row center. And I cried my eyes out when a giant robot who turns into a truck fought and died. Oh, wait, sorry, spoilers. But my point is that silly cartoon inspired me with dreams and ideas of nobility and heroism. It's no different today. The better angels of our nature are contained in our shows, and our comics, and our games, and our fandoms. This is our time, and we have the privilege to choose how to use it. Do we want to set ourselves up as the same kinds of bullies and schmucks who made us hate who we were just because of what we loved? Or do we want to do credit to every one of those great fictions that inspired us to believe and grow and become the geeks we are today? As you go out there this weekend, I want you to be mindful of your fellow attendees. Always offer an open hand and a willing heart. Don't push people away from what they've come here to celebrate. And more importantly, don't stand by and let anyone else do it either. You finally are in a position where you can make the kind of difference for a gay fan, or a black fan, or a female fan, or any kind of fan that we all wanted someone to make for us. I want you to enjoy this weekend to its fullest, but more importantly, I want you to remember both here and when you go back home that all of you guys who look a lot like me are the custodians of our culture now. It's not just a responsibility, it's a chance to make a legacy. Make it one your heroes would be proud of. Thank you.
over. Yeah, let's just take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smelly Mark. Smelly Mark. Smelly Mark. Smelly Mark. Smelly Mark. Smelly Mark.
You're not smelly, Mark.
You don't smell.
You're all free! That's the ending of Vivo. I don't remember the name of the movie.
It's Ricky-O!
Ricky-O, that's it!
Are we actually free or what's going on?
I don't know.
And it's your